On May 28th, 2017, the greatest thing in British radio returned. Capital Disney. Ish. If you've been following me on Twitter, then you will no doubt know that I spent the whole of the week of May 28th totally, utterly, 150% obsessed with a radio station called Radio Rebooted. It was an online-only pop-up service just for that week, celebrating 10 years since the closure of Kids DAB station Capital Disney, and it brought back so many memories. It was just one big nostalgia trip for 8 days in a row. It was phenomenal. If you've never heard of Capital Disney, then don't blame me. It was pretty much the first radio station for children. It didn't patronise them, it just treated them as equals. The presenters were really funny, there was a really good mix of pop music, and this was back in 2007 when pop music was actually listenable. There's lots of audience participation, lots of competitions, phone-ins, games. I even got my own game onto the radio. It's called Guess the Pie. I've mentioned it before, but I'm not one to brag. It was the best thing ever, I think, ever put on any radio station ever. Frankly, I'm disgusted that I haven't had any calls to turn it into a primetime ITV game show. Basically, I had this really cool idea when I was 12 years old for what I thought would be the greatest game ever played on radio, in which you had to guess the two fillings that made up a metaphorical pie. That was it. That was it. And the fact that they even made it was just everything that was so wonderful and so perfect about this little radio station. And so this broadcast just gone was in celebration of that, of everything that made Capital Disney and its sister station, Capital Life, so wonderful. It was run by some of the same team that worked on the old stations, and it reinvented the brand, brought it up to date, and it was really good. It was so good. I'm sorry if I spammed your feed, but seriously, if you didn't listen, you missed out. You missed out big time. And all this nostalgia got me thinking, if it weren't for Capital Disney in the first place, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. I have a degree in filmmaking, and I came to the realisation that Capital Disney was the thing that first kick-started my interest in the media. The moment that I first turned that station on, I knew that it was something special. Every day I tune into all these wonderful presenters, just having a laugh and playing some good music, and I think, one day I could do that. I don't know if you remember this, but back in 2007, I had a podcast called The Mr. Surtout Show. Don't Google it, please. It was just this really crappy little 20-minute thing of me talking into a microphone, thinking I was super duper interesting. But if it weren't for Disney, that probably wouldn't have happened. I probably wouldn't have then gone on to make this YouTube channel, to do my A-levels in film and media, and then eventually my degree in film. And that's weird. It's so weird to think, 10 years later, this little radio station has basically given me my degree. I think it's just because it was such a welcoming, such a warm and friendly environment that the team created back in the day that I felt I could do it. The one man that I should be crediting for all this being Adam Morris, the General as he was known. It's safe to say that I was pretty obsessed with him. Probably a little bit worryingly so. Not like that, behave yourself. I was 12, that's inappropriate. I didn't know back then. I didn't know. Oh, why didn't I know? Why? Everyone else knew when I was 12. Why didn't I? Oh, to be young again. But it's true, I would ring Adam up every other day so that I didn't waste my mum's phone bill. I would email him all the time, I would request songs for him to play. This is starting to sound really cheesy and horrible and cliched, but he was kind of the first inspiration that I had. If you're watching this, Adam, I'm really sorry if this is making you gross out. Basically, what I'm trying to say is thanks. Thank you to everyone at Capital Disney. Thank you to everyone behind Radio Rebooted. Thank you for getting me to where I am today. I didn't start this video thinking it would be so goddamn cheesy, so I'm sorry. That's how it's panned out. Life's hard. We've just elected a Tory DUP coalition government. Life's hard. Sometimes you gotta just deal with it. Sorry. What about you, humble viewer? Did you listen to Capital Disney? Did you listen to Radio Rebooted? Let me know down below in the comments. Let's share some memories. As always, if you like this, hit thumbs up, click subscribe. K, thanks. K, bye. When I started recording this, I said, no, I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm going to ignore the storm that is Theresa May. Naughty Theresa May with her field of wheat. Oh, stop it, Theresa.